Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another full day of eating. So we are right in the middle of summer here and I'm absolutely loving it. Super hot outside, the sky is blue, we haven't had rain in weeks, and all of the fresh fruit and berries and everything are ripe right now. And this is my favorite type of food to eat. I feel the best eating it, and I just enjoy it the most. And today the meals are all gonna be inspired by summer. So they're all gonna be really fresh, bright, colorful, refreshing, and of course using ingredients that are in season right now. So I hope you guys enjoy hanging out today. Grab a smoothie bowl, grab a glass of water, whatever you have, and just sit down, hang out, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I'll show you some awesome, bright, colorful meals. So summer is definitely my favorite season, and not only because of all the fresh fruit that is ripe and available right now, but also because it means outdoor workouts. So I just got in from a workout and I had a great workout outside. Absolutely love working out this time of year outdoors. Feels so good with the sun on your skin, just getting to like sweat and, you know, to do whatever you want, not have to worry about anyone thinking you're crazy. And if you guys saw my last video, you'll know I built a new pull-up bar, so I was using that as well, and it was just awesome. So good. Life is good, guys. So just came inside after that and made myself this amazing colorful bowl. So let me show you guys how I made it and everything that I put in there. So what I'm making here is a protein nice cream fruit and granola bowl. So I'm just starting by cutting up some fruit just so I'm not scrambling to do that while the protein nice cream is melting at the end. So we've just got some nectarine, some peaches, and then some kiwi here that I am taking the skin off of. But you can totally eat the skin if you want to. So I'm just chopping up some strawberries, and here's a quick reminder, don't throw the tops of the strawberries out. There's tons of nutrition still in those. So just throw them down the hatch, chew them up, swallow, no problems. And then just chopping up a banana really quickly, and then putting that aside. And here's everything that is going into the protein nice cream. So we just have a frozen banana, we've got some frozen mixed berries, a bit of non-dairy milk. Here I'm using soy milk, and then we've got a scoop of protein powder, and this is from Vivo Life. This is their new flavor. This is the strawberry and vanilla flavor. It is so amazing. They always do such a good job, and everything that they come out with just seems to be so good, and this is no exception. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely check out the affiliate link and the discount code in the description box down below. So this protein nice cream is something that I'll often have like at night. If I'm just craving something sweet and I don't want to, you know, have a big heavy meal before bed, I'll just blend up some of this protein nice cream, and man, it always hits the spot. So if you have a Vitamix and you've made this before, you will know this is the consistency you're looking for. However, if you don't have a high-powered blender and you still want to make this, you can. It's just not going to be quite as thick, but you just want to leave the frozen fruit out for maybe 10 to 20 minutes or so in order for it to thaw a little bit, and then it'll be easier on your blender. You can see me here struggling to plate it up nicely. Man, I'm always like second guessing myself. I'm like, does this look good? Is this how it would look on Pinterest? But I think I did pretty well with this one. It's pretty easy with such beautiful food and bright colors. So look at all these blueberries. We actually picked these from Crystal's mom's garden the other day. She invited us over and we brought home like 7 pounds of fresh organic blueberries. Amazing. So this is a new cereal I'm trying out. It's healthier than my like super sugar rich one that I'm kind of addicted to. And I have to admit, I've been really enjoying it and love that packaging. I don't know what it is about 70s influenced like marketing. I just absolutely love it. Got some hemp seeds on there for the omega-3s, and look how beautiful that little bowl is. I don't think anybody would be upset having that on a nice hot summer day. So I decided to have it like this today rather than just blending everything into a smoothie or smoothie bowl, because we just have so much variety right now and there's just so much on the store shelves that rather than just blending it all into the same flavor, I thought it'd be good to kind of like split it up so that I can actually like, you know, enjoy different tastes. So let's try it out, see how it is. I know it's gonna be good. I mean, I made it. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. So good. Alright, so I'm going to go and enjoy this, and I'll see you guys back here in a couple hours for, well, a couple minutes for you. I'm obviously not going to make you wait a couple hours. That'd be so boring. I'll be back in just like a couple seconds, and we'll make some lunch together. Alright, so I just made myself this amazing lunch, and it's basically like a warm summer chickpea salad with a creamy dill and avocado dressing. So let me show you guys how I made this and everything I put in here, because it is so delicious, and you can use this dressing on so many different things. And then of course you could sub out the dill for other herbs if you want. You could use, I don't know, like cilantro and lime would be really good. I'm sure you could think of a bunch of other ones. So let me show you how I made this. So whenever I'm cooking something, I always like to think what's going to take the longest, and I start with that. And sauteing the veggies is going to be that in this case. So I'm just chopping up some garlic and onions, getting that into the frying pan right away. And then I'm also adding some frozen corn and the chickpeas. And just going to get those cooking right off the bat, so then I can focus on the other parts of the meal, chopping up the veggies and making the dressing. So to season these, just going to add a little bit of paprika here and a little bit of chili spice. So paprika doesn't have much spice to it, but it does add some good flavor. Chili spice obviously has lots of different spices in it, so tons of flavor there and a bit of heat as well. So while that's cooking, I just ran outside to the garden to grab some nice fresh greens. Man, this is the best year that we've had for our garden like ever. So I'm super excited. I learned a lot this year and can't wait to start again next year and just apply everything that I've learned. So heading back inside, washing those greens, because if you guys have grown your own organic produce, you will know that you're not the only one that loves them. A lot of little critters do as well. So just chopping up some fresh veggies for the salad. And then once I've done that, I'm going to put those aside and get ready to make the dressing. That's really the star of this recipe. So in this creamy dill dressing, we've got obviously some fresh dill, avocado, onion powder, garlic powder, mustard, lemon, fresh garlic, a date, and then some salt and pepper. So I'm using about 1/3 of a cup of fresh dill, and I just wanted to show you how it was packed in there, because sometimes it's kind of like hard to imagine. Avocado is great at helping to thicken salad dressing, so we've got half an avocado going in here. Not only that, but it's a great source of potassium, even better than bananas, and the healthy monounsaturated fats that are in there are going to help facilitate the absorption of other nutrients like vitamin A, D, E, and K. So we've got the garlic going in there, a couple teaspoons of that spicy brown mustard, and then the juice of a lemon. So not only am I going to put the juice of the lemon in here, I'm also going to put a bit of the lemon zest. This is a great way to add a lemony flavor to blended salad dressings. I do like to chop up the zest a little bit, because it does help the blender just kind of work, better. Helps it chop everything up. So half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and then we've got a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this. I think I have... Start with about a half a cup. As you guys know, I don't like to add all the water at first, because it's always easier to add water to a salad dressing than to take it away. So it started with about a half a cup, but I do end up adding the entire cup of water in the end. And I just wanted to show you guys, look at the new beautiful NutriBullet that I got. Somebody, one of you guys actually sent it to me to replace the very broken Magic Bullet that I have. So very appreciative to that. Thank you so much. And this thing works really, really well. And it's nice and quiet and super powerful. Yeah, it's just awesome for sauces and everything like this. Look at it working away there. So this is what we have, and it looks like some sort of like Hulk food, but trust me, it's so good. I was really happy with this one. All right, it's coming together pretty quickly here. So just roughly chopping up all of that lettuce, and then adding a bunch of it to a big bowl. I'm just gonna toss it all together. So I like to add, just some of the bright and colorful ingredients at first, and then usually I'll add like some more of them on top, just to make everything like look really nice and Instagram worthy. You know how it is. So just adding that little chickpea sauté that I had there, putting the sauce on it, and oh man, we have ourselves a really, really tasty meal. So I just put a little bit of that chili spice on top of the salad dressing, and then some green onion as well. Man, look at that. So I really like having warm salads like this, because I find it helps me to eat more greens. So if it's just like a plain old salad on its own, I tend to not eat a ton of it. But if I have an amazing dressing on it and like some sauteed chickpeas or something else on there, some sauteed tofu or something would be so good too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat the whole bowl. So I'm gonna go and do that now, and I will see you guys back in here for dinner in not too long. I think I have a pretty awesome idea for dinner, so I'm already excited about it. Man, already thinking about dinner while I'm eating lunch. Yeah, this is really good. Woo! I know it looks like way too healthy to be delicious, but trust me, it's really good. Wow. Yeah, there's just so much going on. Like the warm chickpea saute, and then like the creamy and like kind of a little bit spicy dressing, especially from that garlic that's in there. And then like all the crunch of all the vegetables. Man, it's so good. And probably a little hot sauce on there too, actually. All right, let's try the spicy version of this. So yeah, you could probably just add some hot sauce to the dressing if you wanted to make it spicy. It's good. It's good both ways. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit for dinner. All right, guys, so dinner time, and I just made the best dinner. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So here it is, and what we have here is a mango and quinoa salad with a quinoa and ginger dressing, and then some barbecue tofu on the side. It's so good. I absolutely love this recipe. Every component of this. I love the mango and quinoa salad. The dressing is so good, can go with so many different things. And the barbecue tofu is just like so simple, but so satisfying. I know you guys are gonna love this one. And then look at that. I even included a little avocado flour, and I'll show you guys how I make that as well. Yeah, this one's a banger. So wow, this is a really good one. Probably my favorite of the 3 recipes I'm showing you here today. So starting with the thing that's gonna take the longest, baking the tofu, but first we have to get this packaging off. Check out this trick. Let me know if any of you guys figure out how to do that one. So extra firm tofu, I'm just drying it off a little bit with a clean towel here. This just helps any sauce stick to tofu. So it's just a good habit to get into. And then I'm just slicing it here into nice big chunks. Steak-like chunks, if you will. Well, not really, just like rectangles. And then this is the barbecue sauce I'm putting on it. If you didn't notice there, it's actually sweetened with dates, and it's really simple ingredients. And I'd like to actually try and duplicate this and, you know, make my own barbecue sauce recipe. So maybe I'll show you guys that one day. So yeah, just coating this all and pressing it into the tofu. And here's a little trick if you guys want to make sure the flavor gets right in there a little bit better, is just to like perforate it with the fork, kind of like tenderizing some meat, I guess, a little bit, but it definitely works and helps get the flavor in there. So I'm just putting it onto one of these silicone mats and a little extra sauce on top, and then I will be sticking this into the oven at around 350 to 375 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. Next is the quinoa. So I know I've mentioned this before, but it's really important to you guys. When you make quinoa, you want to rinse it really well. Quinoa is not one of those grains, actually it's a seed, but that you want to soak because they actually release their anti-nutrients really quickly when you are agitating it or when it's in water like this, and then it'll reabsorb it. So you just want to like rinse it really well with some warm water, and you're good to go. I usually do it about 3 or 4 times until the water runs clear, and then yeah, I just use the old finger in the water method to see if there was enough water in there. Oh my gosh, I'm getting behind in this voiceover. Went out in the garden, got some fresh peas. Now I'm shucking those peas. And man, I love having like fresh greens and food from the garden. It's so nice. Nothing more rewarding than growing your own food. Fired that into the frying pan with some frozen corn. Got that cooking just to really, you know, take the frozen edge off it. Doesn't really have to cook all that much. You just don't want frozen veggies in this meal. But we do want everything pretty raw and pretty fresh and crunchy. So just chopped up some purple cabbage, some red bell pepper, and some mango as well. And I'm just going to put that into a bowl just to keep it nice and tidy and clean. So this is how I chop the mango. I just like kind of slice into it and then just, you know, just kind of carve out all those little chunks. So look at all those colors together. Man, absolutely love eating the rainbow. It's just the best. So next is the dressing. Again, the star of the show for this meal. But the mango quinoa salad is really good as well. So we've got some mango, some fresh ginger, lime, and then the spices, some salt, pepper, and cumin. Really simple, but you guys won't believe how delicious this is. So just cutting some of the funky parts off of the ginger there, and yeah, just a nice chunk of ginger, you know, nothing too much, not too little either. You don't want to overpower it, but you do want it to be there. So again, just chopping it up a little bit just to help the blender out. Getting a little of that lime zest in there just to give it a bit more of that limey flavor. So make sure you get it as thin as you can. You don't want any of that white stuff on it because that's what makes it bitter, but it's hard to avoid completely. Got the juice of the lime in there, and then a whole mango is going in as well. Make sure your mangoes are nice and ripe because that'll make it so much sweeter and less tart. But if you do have a really tart mango, you could always add like a date or some maple syrup or something like that if you wanted to make it a bit sweeter. And make sure you get all the mango in there from, you know, all around the pit and everything like that. And then we've just got the few spices that we're putting in here. I mean, this is really the only one. Cumin, just a little bit of it, about a half of a teaspoon. And it's not overpowering in this at all, but it definitely like bumps it up a bit. But if you don't have any cumin, it's going to be totally fine without it. So just a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and a touch of water to get it all going. It's about 1/3 of a cup in there, and then we'll add more as we need it. Look at the consistency of that. It's so cool how creamy this dressing is without having to add, any tahini or avocado or anything like that. Super low fat and incredibly delicious. All right, so again, things are happening pretty quick here. It's all coming together. There's the baked tofu, the barbecue tofu. Man, this is so good. Such a simple recipe, and for people that don't like tofu, it's a really easy way for them to eat it. But yeah, the longer you can marinate it, the better that it's gonna be. And look at that quinoa, so nice, light, and fluffy. And I nail quinoa like every time. I never measure the water or anything. I know people struggle, but I swear it has to do with the washing the quinoa first. It really helps create a nicer finished product. So just mixing everything into a big bowl. That way, Crystal and I can just serve up as much as we want, and probably have some leftovers as well. And if you want, some cilantro would be amazing in here, but I didn't want to upset too many of you, so I left it out of this one. So we've just got some really nice, spicy, lemony arugula, or rocket if you're in the UK. I absolutely love this green in the summer. It's so good and just like spicy and crunchy. Really nice. Goes really well with this meal. So just plating it up, trying to make it look as good as I can. Second guessing every single decision I make. Oh, that's life. And then, you know what? I thought I would show you guys how to make an avocado rose or avocado flower. And it's really simple. I know anytime I put this on my Instagram stories, people are like, holy crap, you have to show me how to make that. So here we go. You need a really nice ripe avocado. You want to cut it in half. And then you want to make some vertical slices all the way down it really, really thin. Like as thin as you possibly can. And you will see why in a second. And then you want to carve it out. And then this is the tricky part. You just kind of want to like lay it out. I don't know how to describe this, but you just want to stretch it all out, right? So that it's all in like a long line. You want it to be pretty consistent. It does take a little bit of fiddling around sometimes to get the little pieces of avocado apart. But yeah, you kind of just want like a line of avocado, all overlapping a little bit. And then you just start rolling from one end, whatever end you feel comfiest with. And yeah, you just roll and roll and roll and keep it nice and tight. And then, yeah, I didn't even go the whole way. I was like, this is a pretty big avocado flower. I don't think I need the whole one. And there we have it. Look at that. So beautiful, really simple, and yeah, it definitely brings, a lot of joy and excitement to the meal. And then we'll just add that creamy mango ginger dressing to it, and there we have dinner. So how good does this meal look, eh? All right, I'm gonna try it out. I'll let you guys know how it is. And I mean, it's not gonna be a big surprise. It's gonna be amazing. Wow. Heck yeah. Man, that is like summer in a bowl right there. Mango quinoa salad, mango and ginger dressings, the best. I love this. So, yeah, okay, I should describe it. Really good. The mango dressing is actually surprisingly creamy. You guys obviously don't have to put it on this. You can put it on anything you'd like, but it is just so nice. There's such a balance of flavors, like the sweet mango and then like the sharpness of the ginger. And then it's like creamy because of the way that like the mango blends up, and then just with a little bit of salt, a little pepper, and that cumin in there. Woo, it's so good. You can't really taste the cumin. You're kind of left thinking like, what is that extra little flavor? But you know it's good though. All right, now I better get into this barbecue tofu. I'll let you guys know how it is. So good. We got a little of that dressing on there. I don't want to break into my little avocado flour. Gotta happen. So this like mango quinoa veggie salad is one that I often make when I'm going to like barbecues or over to someone's house for dinner, just because it's super easy to make in big batches. It's really bright and colorful. And there's really no like offensive flavors in there. Everyone seems to like quinoa because it's kind of like trendy and new. And yeah, and you can just put so many different things in there. And then once you get there, you have the dressing all ready to go. And then boom, pop that on there. Everyone will be ooh, ah, and they'll be so impressed and they'll think you're like a professional chef. All right, so I think I'm gonna go sit down with Crystal. I'm we're gonna enjoy our dinner together. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you thought of my recipes. If you don't make any of them, make this salad dressing here. It's so good. You can just drink it as like a smoothie pretty much. Actually, let's try that. Yeah, it works. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely subscribe so you can see more. Like the video, it helps me in the algorithms. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.